Stanford Distance Scale, and I'm making tiramisu. So, I have all my instructions on a piece of paper because I make this recipe a lot, and I'm not going to tell you the recipe because it's not a cooking show, okay? I'm just doing stuff, you know, and I want to show people. So, I'll tell you what I'm putting in, but I'm not going to like have like a description with like, you know, the ingredients and stuff. I mean, if you guys really want it, you could ask for it and I can just send you what I'm doing. So I'm going to start with 6 egg yolks. I probably should have separated these before because I'm not super good at it. Which way do I do this again? Right, this way. I honestly like the other way better, where you crack it and then you keep it. You hold the egg yolk in your hand and then you like sift through all the egg whites. But that method is kind of messy, so I'm gonna refrain from doing that. Just pass it from shell to shell. And hopefully catch as little egg white as I can. I don't think it matters too much for tiramisu if you have egg whites in it. It's just that you want mainly egg yolks. So it's not like a meringue where you can only have egg whites. Oh, this one's gonna split. I think I broke the yolk already, so I'm gonna be more careful on this one. This looks like most of it. I'm getting egg whites in the yolk, but that's okay. I don't think it matters too bad. Maybe we should put some music on. I usually do cook with music on, but because of copyright infringement stuff, I'm going to... Oh crap. Gotta focus. I'm gonna refrain from putting in music, so you guys can play your own background music or whatever while you watch me cook, I guess. I opened that one pretty shit. That's not supposed to happen, is it? Okay, man. Gotta pinch off that little thing that I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I know it's part of the egg, so it's all good. Alright, so I have my egg yolks in there. As for my egg whites, this recipe does not call for egg whites, so I'm just going to eat them tomorrow morning, make like a little egg white omelet. Alright, now I have sugar. This is 3/4 cup of sugar, and I'm going to grab a whisk. Is this too big? No, it should be fine. Okay, so we're going to add the egg yolks with the sugar, and then we're going to whisk it. I'm going to whisk it, and I'm going to put in the milk, and then, yeah, and then I'm going to boil it, and I'm going to let it cool. I'm going to actually put it outside because I live in Canada and it's freezing outside, so it's going to cool down a bit faster. So, and I also have the ceramic, one sec, I have a little bit of ADD right now. Ceramic, I don't know what you call it, cookware, I guess. Nope, not that. Is that better? It's a bit better. And I don't know if it affects it, but my metal one is actually in use right now. It's holding some other crap in it. Medium sauce and whisked eggs and sugar. So this sugar is just sugar. I don't know. It's 3/4 cups of sugar, which is, I believe, I don't math very well. So 250 divided by 4, multiplied by 3. 250 divided by 4 is like what? 51, and then multiplied by 3 would be 153, 150-ish ml. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, not important. I don't do math very well anymore, apparently. So, first, I actually jumped the gun a bit. You need to whisk together the sugar before you get that on. Oh crap. Well then, sugar. I can do without a little bit of sugar. See, this is very unprofessional, just like the videos I usually make. The zing. But it's okay. Yeah, I think I picked up too big of a whisk for this. Essentially, when you mix this, it's gonna look like a paste. It's gonna look kind of cool. This is the main problem with mixing a liquid and a powder, is that at the very start, it's easy to make a mess, but after you get it combined a bit, it's actually quite easy. So, oh, probably shouldn't put it this way because you can't see it. So, put it this way for the camera, even though I can't really see if I can see it either. It's okay. Ow. Alright, so this is essentially what I need. I also have 2/3 cup of milk here. I'm not even sure if this can hold all of that. So I'm actually going to go transfer it to something else because here at Difference in Skill, everything is hella professional. Just like that, almost completely ruining things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this in here. Lip side, I guess. And since I'm going to be pouring in milk anyways, I'm actually going to pour the milk into this one and then transfer it over. So, this is milk. It should be milk. That should be cream. Pour a little bit in, whisk it up. That should be good. Still missing a bit, but that's okay. It says tell me to gently whisk together. Oh, there's a lot left over. That's alright. Turn up the heat. It says gently whisk on medium heat, whisk in milk until it's fully combined, and then you're supposed to boil it for a little bit to kill most of the germs, I guess, and melt the sugar so it incorporates properly. You guys can see that. The color's a bit weird, but that's basically what it looks like. It looks like pumpkin. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to be mixing it little by little, but I usually do it. I was thinking that'd be a smart idea to play music on my phone, and then I realized I'm using my phone to record. So I can feel it being more liquidy, so then I can pour some more milk in. I think pouring the rest of this in right now should be fine. I've made this recipe a lot of times. Alright, so now, as you can see, there's essentially just a little bit of sugar left at the bottom because it's not hot enough, so I'm going to slowly whisk it and then wait for it to boil gently, and then I'm going to let it boil gently for about 3 minutes, and then I'm going to cover it. I throw it outside. I'm going to let it cool down a bit inside first, throw it outside, and then, yeah, that'll be it. I don't think I can one-take this, actually. Actually, I might be able to. If I throw it outside immediately, I could. But hopefully that doesn't destroy my mixture. Alright, I'm going to stop stirring it for a little bit and let it stand there while I'm actually going to get my other stuff ready. Where did my gigantic bowl go? No. So here, I have a gigantic bowl. Here. I'm retarded. Why did I... Oh my god. It's okay. I'll improvise. Alright, so, got this here. Got my fancy pants little mixer here. Alright. Since I made a matcha cheesecake earlier, I still have my little spinny things drying. So, get that stuck in here. Get this one stuck in here. Good. So, at this point, you might want to turn down the volume because I'm going to be turning this thing on, and I'm going to turn the air suction thingy on. So it's going to be pretty annoying, so I suggest you turn down the sound. Well, this is not going to be that annoying. It might be, actually. It's pretty close to the phone. But now, I'm going to, let's see here, beat cream plus vanilla until stiff peaks. So there's my cream. Apparently 1 1/4 cups of cream, which is a whole lot of cream. See how much vanilla did I need, boss? Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So essentially half a teaspoon, you don't even need to measure it. Just eyeball it. Just a little bit. I like a bit more vanilla extract. I don't know why. You don't really taste it when you make food, but I like the smell of it, so I guess that counts for something. Okay, this is bad. Alright, well, as you can see, there's a problem here. That bowl is not actually gigantic enough. So now I need to think of a way to do this. Most likely by switching the head to this head, because this one probably won't cause so much mayhem. And as you can see, Chan is really, really bad at this. Yeah, this is better. It's not even close, I'm just trying to check on it a little bit. So I'd like to mention that I can see the steam coming off of this. I don't know if you guys can, but it's essentially forming like a custard thing. So I gotta take it off the heat now and stir it a bit, make sure like everything's combined properly, or else you're gonna just have like scrambled eggs and cream, which is not what I want. So make sure that the bottom is, as you can see here, I can like scrape off the zigzag pattern in the bottom. Like, I don't know what that means. I'm not a chef, but I know it's not good that if the whole turns into a solid brick. It's supposed to be like a paste. It's supposed to be like a syrupy kind of consistency. So right now it's not bad. So I'm just going to keep it back on there. I'm going to actually turn off the heat now. And I'm going to let it do its own thing while I clean up most of this fucking cream. Okay, so it's starting to smell like dantat. So I'm going to just take it completely off the heat. I'm going to stir it a bit as it cools down with my left hand. You're not going to be able to see it anymore because obviously not in frame. can see, the cream is actually getting a bit thicker, but it's still not a peak, so I'm gonna keep going at it. I could go back to using the 2-prong one, but the whisk works as well. Alright, essentially this is done now, so I'm going to actually transfer it to my outside. With the lid on, like so. And I'm going to transfer it outside. So, now that it's outside, my dog is actually looking through the crack of the door, but... I usually cook without a shirt on because I get a lot of splatter on my arms and shirt, but since there's an audience, I suppose that won't be the best idea. Maybe when I get a bit more jacked, I'll take off my shirt and cook. So you can have like this like muscular cooking guy who plays card games. As you can see, if you can actually wait. Alright, if you can see that the cream now takes the form of the whisk when I whisk it, so that means you're making progress. I still got a bit more to go, so now essentially it won't splatter everywhere, and I believe it actually stays in the pan fairly well. Actually, I think this is good. This should be stiff peaks already, yeah. So that's what you want. It's called stiff peaks, apparently. Giggity. But, so that's definitely for you. Let's put you aside. Alright. This is essentially done. Now I need to prepare the base and wait for that mixture to cool. Hopefully I'll have enough memory. If not, I'll have to do 2 takes for this. And now I'll take my pan. Some lady fingers that I just bought. As you can see, I didn't prepare this ahead of time. So essentially, you want to cover the bottom and then a bit more. So I'm actually going to use 1 pack in a little bit, which I have some left over, I think. No, I don't. Alright, 2 packs it is. And you need to soak them in coffee, which is actually behind here. So I'm going to try to finagle my way through. Where did I put it? 1 second. Oh god, this could all go horribly wrong. Oh god, it's happening. Ugh. Ow. We good. Alright. So, coffee. Just gonna make some real quick. Tingnan sa tuloy, no? Alright, so I have some coffees. I don't actually know how much I'm putting in here, but I think a tablespoon will be fine. I don't know why I'm making it in this either, but. 有個Tiramisu咯。嚇？仲有？係今晚我睇有咩拎出嚟就拎出嚟啦，拎唔出嚟就抌出邊啦，出邊間都手凍啦。Some black coffee. And the best part. Alright, now some alcohol. You're supposed to be using smells like it needs to be more coffee. You're supposed to be using rum, but I actually like using Kahlua more because it has a coffee taste to it, so it works pretty well. Oh, I see there's a sludge down there. Gotta pick some of this back up, swirl it around, put it back in there, should be fine. And as for this, you can add as much and as little as you want. I like my Kahlua, so pretty large amount into there. Now you gotta soak these and lay them around at the bottom. So I'm actually going to just take these out first. A little box that I held some older ones, so I'll actually take this one out here and just pour all these in here. Try not to get too much of the sugar on here. I realize you guys can't see this now, so, and this is a bit hot, so what shall I do? Go and Mickey Mouse pants. Actually, no, I'll just use a towel. I don't think the towel can catch fire. It's induction, isn't it? So I don't think the towel will catch fire. But just in case, I'll keep watch of it. So right now you just want to kind of figure out how many of these do you need. They're gonna fit a bit better once they're moist, so now, okay, let's put this many, some more in there, some here, and then snap this one here. So I need a little bit more, and then there's gonna be 2 layers, so a second one will suffice. Honestly, you can use whatever you want. This is more traditional, I guess. So this is actually, it looks okay. I'm just going to break 2 more. Put one in there and one a bit more in here. But once you get it all together, it doesn't really matter. So this mixture of coffee over here, which is, I'm not going to bother picking up because it's actually quite unsafe. But there's a plate of coffee there. I can guarantee you. So you just take your fingers and you dip them real quick. Because the coffee is still hot, then you just put it down. You don't have to like completely soak them, like don't drench them, but it's okay if you do. I just kind of dip it a little, and then it'll absorb through it as it goes. It might feel like that you don't have enough on it, but it's probably enough. So I'm going to dip it and then place the side. So I'm going to say, for example, if I dip this side, I'm actually going to place the other side down, so it doesn't just make a puddle at the bottom of the cake tin. Because it will make a puddle. As for card games, I don't know. I don't play Vanguard anymore because I can't keep up with that stuff. And at the same time, Magic I play casually. I play EDH, sometimes Modern, but that's just sometimes. Okay. So anyways, so now as you can see, it's almost all filled up. If you want to be a bit more anal with it, you can fill in some more. But like, see, there's a little corner here, so I could just fill that in like that. But honestly, that's about as much as I'll need. So I did this early, mainly because the yolk mixture is not ready. So I'm actually going to stop the video here so I don't waste all the memory. And I'm going to, when that mixture is ready, I'll be back. Peace.